Hey guys, I need to talk about something. I'm gonna be playing some Dark Tide soon. I kind of just was messing around on this shit, and as you can see, I'm back on Space Marine, just kind of doing my thing. But yeah, I'm gonna play some Dark Tide. So I'm gonna move over to Dark Tide. There's a couple things I want to talk about before I start like properly the stream, and that is I am I know a lot of you have seen a lot of my True Soul Absolute runs, and like that I stream them often and that I like doing them. And to be honest, you probably won't see me do True Absolute Soul anymore, like True Souls anymore, because to be quite frank, I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine, but it really is just slop content. Like, these games are meant to be team PvE games, not fucking like, you know what I mean? And I'd rather play solo, don't get me wrong, but I understand that they're meant to be team games and stuff. And to be quite frank, Absolute in this game, like, for example, in Darktide, I can do Auric really easily. I can do Havoc and stuff like that. Like, I can, like, you know, I can play Auric pretty quick, pretty effectively with team. You know, it's, like, pretty easy to me. True Absolute Soul in this game, and then keep in mind there's no option for True Soul on Darktide, but I don't really want to do True Souls anymore. I am perfectly fine with Ruthless. I am perfectly fine with normal Siege. I'm perfectly fine with normal strats. Like, these are the things I don't like. I don't care for doing this anymore, True Solo, and trying to impress people. Like, I really don't give a shit anymore. And if you want to do it, go right ahead. But True Soloing is not fun in the slightest. You're endlessly restarting to get good RNG on Extremis and Terminus. If you notice, the only time I've won in those modes in True Soul is with no Terminus spawns. Like, it just, you kind of get what I'm saying. It's just not fun, guys. It's not a fun way to just sit around resetting every goddamn 10 seconds to try to get good spawns and trying to get, like, all lictors in like 3 lictors, or like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you get what I'm saying. It's just not enjoyable. So you probably won't see me do absolute True Souls anymore. I know that's what people want to see. People want to see the high difficulty shit. I mean, my recent Dark type stream had 6 viewers because I was doing Havoc, and people were reviewing that. I know people want to see high difficulty shit. In Dark Tide, yes, you'll still see me do RX and like regular RX with the campaign missions. You'll still see me do those because ARC is fun. I love ARC. It's a lot of fun. I'm working on a arbitrator right now. You know, you'll still see me do those. Don't worry, you'll still see me do those. And like low level Havoc games, because I know high level can be kind of iffy, and that's another thing. Dark Tide, I probably won't do like Havoc very much. I'll probably just do Orc. But that's another video. That's another topic. But yeah, you won't see me do True Solo Absolutes anymore. Um, that's just not. I'm not. You know, I've already gotten the Absolute Pauldron. I've already gotten the Lethal Helmet. Do I really need to do them anymore? No. And to be honest, the only reason why I was doing them was to show off, and really, you guys come to my streams to see me play with one hand. You don't come to get impressed that I play at high difficulties, you know? You already know I'm really good at the game, so you know, you already, like, you come for me. You don't come for freaking... I know people want to watch high difficulties. I get that. I get people want to watch high difficulties and shit. I totally understand that fact. People want to watch me play the highest content in the game. I get that. But do I have fun with it, truly? No. It's more RNG than anything else. And I'm well okay with Ruthless. I'm well okay with the like this is still high level in my opinion, because some of the damage that like Chaos Spawn do to you is fucking insane and stuff like that. So, you know, it's still pretty hard, all things regardless. But that's one thing I want to talk about. And the second thing I want to talk about before I get into my stream proper, the second thing I want to talk about is like the next thing I want to talk about really before I get into my stream proper. Before I start playing some Darktide for you guys, is Darktide speedrunners. I'm gonna make a rant on them soon. If you know, you know. Basically, they're the ones that ignore hordes, leave you behind, and just run off doing what the fuck ever. You know. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about if you play Darktide. There's speedrunners everywhere. Please do that in private lobbies. Don't just leave me hanging with a group of, you know, with a horde of, what are they called? They're not gaunts, they're called grunts. That's what they're called. Don't leave me behind with a bunch of Nurgle's grunts, just charging in from behind. Don't do that. Like, it's really annoying. So, I'll make a whole video dedicated to that. But yeah, in terms of Space Marine 2, I'm back on this game. I'm all prepared for patch 12. I've got a whole build coming. I've got, I'll probably even use this one now that I think about it, but I'm no longer using commitment because this will be changed into a really crazy perk. I'm sure you guys are aware of that if you watch PTS footage. And then this will be Hammer of Wrath too, so I've got it all set up. And honestly, I'm liking this build quite a bit, so yeah, we're gonna go with that. I could also go with the 30% gun strike too. There's always that option. And yes, squad cohesion will be getting a buff too, which I'm pretty excited for. So there's a lot to be excited for this game, but it will be out in the end of February, which is not that far from now. So it's not like, you know, it's really not that far from now. But yeah, that's all I want. That's all I wanted to talk about on the Space Marine 2 side, about like that you probably won't be seeing me do true absolute solos anymore. And in terms of Darktide with the speedrunner thing, I'll make a whole like video on that. I'll make like a whole like thing on that because it's really annoying. It's one of my least favorite things when playing Darktide. You know, you're just sitting back fighting the horde, and then they all run